We are back at Heathcote Raceway for another instalment of King of the Street. Now this is a well-known event. This event is a little bit different. We've got a 7.0 class, 6.0 class and a 550 class. We're talking 8th mile here. There's also a DYO class and an open quarter mile class. Now, if anything's to go by, last night's test and tune, some really quick numbers. The track was on point, wheel stands galore, so hopefully we'll see some more of that today. Now it is pretty cold here, as you can notice with what I'm wearing, and we do have a June sale. Grab yourself a beanie. We've got these in a lot of different colours, full boost beanies. Need one today here. It's only about 6 degrees here at the moment. I think it's going to be a top of 13, but the wind chill's up there. But anyway, a lot of quick 6 cylinders here last night, a bunch of quick twin turbo V8s. I think there was quite a few cars running 7s last night, heaps in the low 8s. It's sort of a bit of a worrying state of affairs now when you see a 9-second car and it just doesn't even look quick. We all know it's super quick, but it's like low 8s seem to be the new normal in terms of street cars. So behind me there's 3 7-second VL turbos, all from the CK Auto stable. The purple one over there, that's got an RB billet block in it. That ran 792, 174 last night. The burgundy one there, that's got a cast engine. Now, if you go and have a close look at that car, it looks like a 9-second car all day long. 7.9, I don't know where this is going to stop. This is the one we filmed a little while ago. It's got the billet block and the billet head. That's still obviously being sorted out. Pretty awesome combo. That's, you know, realistically, it's probably going to run a 6 at some point. But anyway, 7 seem to be the new normal here for street cars. Bit of a full boost favourite behind me. Rob's Mr. Cube ran a PB last night. It went 909 at 150 and then backed it up with a 910. driveline breakage. It looks like the guys have fixed it overnight. Hopefully we'll see it back out today, but this is a wild car. Normally it's skating all over the track. Last night it was actually driving dead straight for once. Very cool to watch. One car we've filmed here a lot the last few months is Richard's Holden. Now, doesn't have an LS in it, does it?
No, not at all, mate. It's a small block shed.
Yeah, and you've gone, I think we filmed you running a bunch of low 8s, but you've actually run a 7 now,
Yeah, we've gone 795 at 174.
Yep.
That's his PB to date.
Okay.
And I'm pretty stoked with that one.
And you said you've backed the diff gears off a bit.
Yeah, no, since we did the 7, I've decided to calm the car down a bit. So we put a set of 3.2s in it. And so we're back at an 8.0 now at 174, so we're nearly back where we were.
Impressive car, like this, it's pretty rare this doesn't hook.
No.
For the most part, even if it doesn't hook, it still goes, you know?
It's never missed a beat off the line, it's never spun the tyre, it's a really consistent car.
So you drive this to the track a lot, don't you?
I drive it nearly every time to the track.
Yeah.
This event I've trailered it.
Yeah.
When we ran the 7, we drove it out there. Like every time we come, we drive.
Yeah,
it's a bona fide street car.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well done, man. I love the colour of it. It's finished off unreal.
It's a beautiful car.
People are starting to play with small blocks again. They sort of went by the wayside a little bit.
They did. I'm old school, so this is a logical choice to me. I know the motor, and you know it's doing what we thought it would do, probably even a little bit better. So
yeah. What fuel system have you got on it?
We run a FuelTech EFI.
Okay.
Yep, FuelTech EFI, Frank and Dandy. Dad's look after the tune on it so far, and yeah, we're just kicking goals with it.
Awesome. Well, good luck today.
No worries. Thanks, mate.
Back out. I thought he'd retired it from racing, obviously not. Last night I ran, I think, an 860 at 167 miles and up. He shifts it into second in mid-air. It's got a 6-speed sequential gearbox, very unique car. You see a lot of different cars at KOTS. Jetliner Supra here, the guys from Greachy Performance. Last night it ran a 790 something, but it ran a 775 a few weeks ago. The G6E down there last night, I think it ran 907 at 156.
9073 versus a 9073.
Yesterday that Capri ran an 802, 801 and an 800 and it just ran a 79. Iggy's FG there. PB last night, 894, I think at 155. Backed it up today with a 901, I think it ran. How's this EBED? I get mixed up. This thing's got a Barrett in it. Runs high nines. Forget those 347 number plates. Chris's ute here just ran an 8.9 twin turbo LS. Works well. At present, this would have to be one of the easiest paths for a 9-second street car. Get an E-Series Falcon, put a Barrett in it. Simple as. This car's running 9.9s all day long. Takes off easily. Here we go. Here's another fast Barra. We've featured George's XF before, ran 880 and an 884 last night. 155 odd mile an hour. I thought that his car was the one over there.
I think it's got the same wheels on it.
Same wheels, yeah.
That's how much of a sleeper this thing is, Luke.
So we're just here with Justin. He's showing us his awesome HJ Monaro. Mate, you were just saying it's out with the Holden and in with the, well, now supercharged LS.
Yes, I've turned to the dark side. I was a big Holden fan, but it was a naturally aspirated deal and I had a few issues with it.
Classic plastic.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love them still, but
they do sound good.
I got to a point where I needed some reliability and just wanted to be able to race and be competitive in a class such as this, or dial your own. And so this is where we are today, and it's been running 6.0s pretty good.
And you said you'd ran a 930, 933?
Yeah, it's done a 933 at the Holden Nats.
Okay. What size is the engine?
It's a 403 cube 6.6.
6.6 with a 2650. I like that style, the inverted supercharger. It just looks factory.
Yeah, it's the LSA style supercharger, and with the valve covers showing the ribbing as well, it suits it. A bit of a mix of new school with old school. And I wanted to hide the coils.
What gearbox have you got in it?
So it's a Preston Autos Turbo 400 with a 3.5 stall.
Have you got any goals with it, or are you sort of finished with it, or?
There is more in it. It made 520 kilowatts, but we ran out of fuel. So it's got bigger fuel pumps now, but it still needs a retune. And it's still running the standard balancer on the bottom, so
oh, right.
there's still plenty more boost we can cram into it and get the most out of it. But right now I'd like to figure out what a repeatable quarter and 8 mile time is to try and get some race wins.
Yeah, it's a perfect sort of car for this King of the Street type event.
Yeah, absolutely.
Toyota Sauras aren't something we regularly see at the track. This one behind me just ran 8:27. 2JZ obviously powered. The thing's a pretty banger car. Interior, paint's done, full engine bay. Certainly looks like it's got a 7-second pass in it. So Brandon's twin turbo small block Tirana behind me. I think it's run 4 7-second passes this weekend. Very consistent, 780s all day long.
Competition part of the road.
Great matchup here in the final. Mark Drew's Tirana has been the quickest car here today. It's run, I think, 4 7.3 second passes. Brandon's LC in the left lane has run a bunch of 780s, so this is a pretty good matchup.
Broke out by 7 thousandths of a second.
Jordo, what is that top you're wearing? Is that your own car? You've put your own car on a t-shirt. Yeah. I am guilty of having my own car on a t-shirt. As you can see here, this is my GSR / I'll just call it an Evo. Full boost, we love the 90s. You know which one has sold the best? A Pulsar GTIR, and probably because you don't see GTIRs on tops too often. While we're doing shameless plugs, air fresheners on sale now. And we've got full boost stubby holders.
899. Turn the half track.
The maroon one's a cast engine, that ran 7.9 a few weeks ago. That's obviously the one we filmed a while ago that's got the full billet head and